It's now been 15 years since Milkbar launched, which is honestly one of my favorite stories of success. In celebration of their 15 years, they launched this 15-layer cake that includes some of their most popular flavors from over the last 15 years. I really want to talk about Christina Tosi, who is kind of the visionary behind what Milkbar is and how it launched. So in 2008, Christina Tosi on the right was working for David Chang, who is the amazing chef and founder behind Momofuku. And their East Village location, they were looking to expand it to a nearby vacant laundromat. And Christina, who was at the time a pastry chef at Momofuku, pitched to David, why don't we open a bakery? So David gave Christina the money to launch this bakery, and they called it Momofuku Milkbar. And I think what's so interesting about Christina, one is like her love for sweets, but also the fact that she has this very formal culinary background and professional training, and paired it with this sort of informal love for baking. And I think it really comes through in just like how creative her flavors are and, her love for American sweets. And so this was kind of like what the early branding of Milkbar looked like. It was very unassuming. It was kind of like an if you know, you know. Personally, Momofuku was like a large part of my childhood, and was such a big cereal milk fan, as well as the compost cookie. Like, what a staple in my childhood. Then you also have this pie, which had a very interesting story. It was originally called the crack pie, but after this Boston Globe story was published, the name was changed to the Milkbar pie. Regardless of the name, this is a pie that put Milkbar on the map along with their famous cereal milk. I think the cereal milk mix was like such a buzzy thing, because the same way that when you go to an art gallery and people are like, oh, well, like my 4-year-old could paint that. It's such a like, oh, I could just make that at home, except for the fact that like you didn't. As time has gone on, the shops have gotten a lot more expansive, as has their product line. They launched these cookies into Whole Foods. I don't know if it's exclusive, but they launched them into Whole Foods in April 2020, and their own line of direct-to-consumer ice creams in 2021. And if you haven't seen it, I highly, highly recommend watching Christina Tosi's episode of Chef's Table. It changed my life, I think. So yeah, HBD Milkbar.